Hello everyone, I am Pramodini and today I would be taking the first chapter of 7th Standard Social Science Part 1, that is Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, before we get into details about the Vijayanagara Empire in a whole, I would like to ask you a few simple questions. It's just recognizing three pictures. Okay, so the first picture is, do you recognize this page? Correct. This is Krishna Rai, the famous king of Vijayanagara Empire. Do you recognize this? I think you would have seen this on all the monuments which were built during the time of Vijayanagara Empire. You're correct. This is the national emblem, Varaha. And the last one is the simplest one. Have you seen this place? And do you recognize this place? You're correct. This is Hampi, which is the national capital of Vijayanagara Empire when it was established. Okay, so Vijayanagara Empire was founded in 1336 in the southern bank of Tungabhadra River. This was founded by the sons of Sangama called Harihara, Bukkaraya, Kampana, Marappa and Muddappa. The Varaha boar, the emblem, and the Hampi, that is the capital, was founded by these Sangama sons. Okay, so Vijayanagara was started in 1336 and in 1646 it declined. It's around a period of 310 years altogether. So it's not possible by just one king to rule over a place for 310 years. Am I right? So this Vijayanagara Empire was ruled by 4 dynasties. So the first one is Sangama Dynasty, which was there for around 149 years. The second dynasty is the Sulava Dynasty, which was there for around 20 years. The third one is Tulava Dynasty, which was there for around 62 years. And the last one, after which Vijayanagara Empire declined, is Aravidu Dynasty, which was ruled by Aravidu kings for around 76 years. So now we'll go into each detail of each dynasty. Okay, so the first one is Sangama Dynasty, which was there from 1336 to 1485. So friends, whenever you hear the Sangama Dynasty, the first thing that should flash your mind is a picture of these two personalities. The one in the front, his name is Harihara, and the one behind him, his name is Bukkaraya. These two personalities were the first people who led a foundation of Vijayanagara Empire. Okay, so the Harihara ruled for around 21 years from 1336 to 1357, and then it was continued by Bukkaraya from 1357 to 1377, nearly 20 years. Okay, so during the time of Harihara, he extended the Vijayanagara to Krishna River in the north till Kaveri River in the south to Nellore and Kadapa region in the east and to the Konkan coastal areas in the west. He laid a very strong foundation for the empire. Okay. This he could do it by taking control over the regions of Tungabhadra River. Okay. So when Harihara died, he died in the year 1357 because he didn't have any sons of his own. His brother Bukkaraya took over the throne. So during his time, his son Kampana ruled and he extended or widened the capital, the empire, by defeating the Sultan of Madurai. This was explained in a book called Madhura Vijayakam, which was written by Kampana's queen Ganga Devi. Okay, he also widened this empire by capturing Penukoda, which was done by defeating the Reddis of Kundavidu. This was explained by Sharana Belagola inscription. Okay, so after Bukkaraya uh, ruled over the empire, there were many other kings who also came, and we should mention it. So the next king was Harihara II, then Bukkaraya II, then Virupaksha II, then Devaraya I, then Veera Vijayaraya, and then Devaraya II. This last king, that is Devaraya II, was also known as Prouda Devaraya. He is one of the famous king of Sangama Dynasty, and his period was very significant in the Vijayanagara history. Okay, so after he took over the power, he built a new army which consisted of Muslim soldiers who were very good at archery and horse standing skills. And with the help of this new army, he defeated Reddis of Kondavidu. He defended Mudugal Fort, Raichur and Bankapura. His commander Lakhana Dandesha defeated Kerala and Sri Lanka kings. He built Jain, Vaishya and mosque in his kingdom, which means he was religious tolerance, and he permitted to build all this in his empire. His famous ministers are Srinatha, who is a Telugu poet, Dimdima, who is a Sanskrit philosopher, and Lakhana, who is a Kannada poet and a minister. So because of this, his superpower extension of Vijayanagara Empire, he was given few titles such as Chatu Samudra Ishwara and Gaja Ventegara. Okay, such huge titles. And his descendants were Mallikarjuna and Virupaksha III, who ruled eventually after Devaraya II. So this Virupaksha III, when he was ruling, he was a weak ruler, because of which a strong commander named Sulava Narsimha captured this area, and thus the next dynasty began. Okay, so the next dynasty is Sulava Dynasty, which started in 1485 and which lasted to 1505 CE. So this picture is of the commander whom I spoke about just now, that is the Suleiman Dynasty, who ruled for 6 years and then he died in 1491. His children were minors when he died, and because of this, kingdom was in the protection of a commander called Tulava Narsanayaka from 1491 to 1503. So when this kingdom was in the protection of a great commander, why did it decline? It got declined because the commander's son Veera Narasimha wanted to rule this place. Okay, so because of which Sulava dynasty got declined and gave rise to a new dynasty, that is Tulava dynasty, which lasted from 1505 to 1565. This was first ruled by Veera Narasimha, who is the son of Tulava Narsanayaka. After his death in 1509, his brother Krishna came into the power. This great Krishna. So Krishna is one of the famous and the greatest king. So because of which we have to study a little more about this person, this personality. Krishna ruled from 1509 to 1529 and he extended the Vijayanagara Empire in all four directions. Okay, so this map basically tells us which all areas were in control of Krishna during his time. He didn't become a greatest king just by ruling it, but he expanded it, right? So he faced many revolts, and to name few, he seized Shivanasamudra fort, he won Raichur fort, he supported the Portuguese to capture Goa, he won Udayagiri fort, he captured Cuttack, he recaptured Raichur from the king of Adil Shah. He also captured Kalburgi, Bidar forts. And he died in the year 1529. So this mighty king, when he died, what happened? What was the next event happening in the Vijayanagara Empire? So as soon as he died, Achyuta Raya and Sadashiv Raya ruled the Vijayanagara. And since Sadashiv Raya was a minor king and unable to rule, Ramaraya, who is son-in-law of Krishna Raya, and also he belonged to Aravidu dynasty, took the responsibility of administration. Okay, so during the time of Ramaraya, Vijayanagara was flourishing. It was getting richer day by day. And because of this, it led to many enemies who wanted to capture Vijayanagara. Okay, so one of the biggest enemy of Vijayanagara during that time was Deccan Sultanates. So they would attack Vijayanagara very often. Okay, and also Ramaraya, he took control over Vijaypura and Golconda. This ignited Deccan Sultans, and then a battle came. A battle which became one main reason of the decline of Vijayanagara Empire, of the empire which was ruled for around 310 years, got declined eventually. Okay, so this battle is known as Battle of Talikota or Rakshasa Tangadi battle, which started on 23rd January 1565. Okay, and during this war, Ramaraya also died. And once the Ramaraya died, Aravidu Dynasty started ruling from 1570 to 1646, making Penukonda, Chandragiri, and later Velur as capitals. And then these areas such as Mysuru, Keladi, Chitradurga, Yelahanka, and Surapura became independent, and it was ruled by independent rulers. This became one of the main reasons for the mighty Vijayanagara Empire to decline. Okay, so coming to the important points of this video. So Vijayanagara Empire was founded in 1336 by Sangama sons, and hence the first dynasty is of Sangama Dynasty, where the rulers, the main rulers which are to be remembered is Harihara, Bukkaraya, and Devaraya too. This Sangama dynasty was from 1336 to 1485, nearly 149 years. So the next dynasty is Sulava dynasty, which was there from 1485 to 1505, and in this dynasty, Sulava Narasimha ruled for around 6 years, and then his commander took over. His commander named Tulava Narsanayaka commanded the Vijayanagara for from 1491 to 1503, and then his son took over the place. Okay, his son Veera Narasimha started ruling the Vijayanagara Empire from 1505, giving rise to a new dynasty named Tulava Dynasty. And after his death, the famous king Krishna came into power. So hence, Tulava Dynasty lasted from 1505 to 1565. When Krishna died, it gave rise to a new dynasty, that is the Aravidu dynasty, which lasted from 1570 to 1646, where you have to remember the contribution by the Ramaraya, who is the son-in-law of Krishna and in this dynasty, Rakasa battle also took place, which started on 23rd January 1565. So friends, here it is, a detailed description of the Vijayanagara Empire, how it was started, which all rulers, which all rulers ruled it, how did they extend it during their time, and at last, how did it decline? Okay, so the next topic in this chapter is the cultural contributions of Vijayanagara Empire, which would be dealt in the next video. See you soon. Bye bye, and thank you for listening.